everybody, it's Keisha from Stay Home for What. I am here to give you my Christmas weekend recap. So just want to say I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. I decided to stay in Igloos for Christmas this year, and here's my recap. So we left Vicenza, where I lived, and drove to Innsbruck on December 24th, Christmas Eve. And we stayed in a hotel there, very nice hotels. Great location, very small town. Hotel was only €70 for the night, and I split it with my friend. And close by is an ice skating rink, town with many restaurants, and then the ski lift is right up. So we just took the ski lift to the top, and there's amazing views of the mountains, snow-capped mountains and everything. So if you're ever in Innsbruck, this is a fabulous hotel. The drive to Innsbruck is only about 10 minutes, or you can take the bus. And I think it's €2 the bus, and so you don't have to worry about parking, and it will drop you off in the middle of town where the Christmas market is, and lots of shopping. So that was the 24th. On the 25th, we explored town for a little while, the part that was open, because it was, of course, Christmas. And then we couldn't check into the Iglu until 5 o'clock. So it's a 45-minute drive from Innsbruck, and it's up in the mountains. So weather permitting, if it's snowing, you will need snow tires. It's up in the mountains. We decided to eat before we left, and then we drove to Innsbruck about 3 o'clock. It's a beautiful drive. There's no snow on the ground. There was no snow in December for us. So it's a great drive. We don't have to worry about the chains or anything. So the next, we got there about 4 o'clock. We explored the town a little bit. It's a ski town, very small town. There's nothing there. Nothing but lots of ski slopes and restaurants. So you can eat there. We arrived at the Iglu village about 4:30. So the advertisements we looked at, we thought we were going to be secluded. We thought we were going to have to take the ski lift to the actual village. Well, that's not the case. You are right next to a hotel, right next to lots of eating facilities, dining, whatever. And again, lots of ski shops and ski slopes. But that's about it. But if you feel you might get too cold, there are hotels right. You can walk right next door and get a hotel room. But so we arrived there. We checked in. You check into the bigger Iglu, which has the ice bar, and that's where you eat dinner. So you check in. They give us an orientation about how to sleep with your sleeping bag and your fleece, and it's about 30 minutes. And then they let you go check into your actual Iglu, and then come back for dinner at 6:30. So the Iglus are made with big balloons, and then I pile snow on top of them. So this has been a very mild winter. It's affecting the tourism. So there's no snow on the ground. All the snow is artificial so far. So he said they were praying and praying for snow. So what normally is about 12 Iglus, there were only 4. And that's because of no snow. So you have the big Iglu, which is has the bar and, like I said, food. That's the biggest one. Everybody can come in there, eat dinner. And then you have on the outside 4 smaller ones, and that's where couples, or I think they can sleep up to 6 people. So it's not a far walk. And then the bathrooms are at the very end. They're not attached. You have to walk outside in the cold to go to the bathroom. But they are restroom facilities, very clean. You can take a shower, go to the bathroom and all. So the first night was good. Came back to the big Iglu for dinner. Now, they said dinner was going to be served cheese fondue. That's literally what we got. Cheese fondue and bread. That's it. So don't go expecting a big meal, and I would suggest you eat before you come. So luckily we ate in Innsbruck before we came. We were a little upset and wondering where the rest of the food was, but you're getting bread and cheese, and that's it. So be prepared for that. You eat dinner, hang out, have a couple of drinks at the ice bar. They have music, disco lights. It's kind of cute. And then after that, you're supposed to go on a trek, or you can do another activity. That night's activity was a trekking. So you actually put on these snow shoes, and you go up the mountain for what seemed like an eternity. I would only suggest this for people who are very in shape. I think I'm in shape, and it was hard. You have to remember that you're 2,000 meters in the air. Breathing, the air is very thin. So just walking will cause you to go out of breath. If you're used to being at sea level, it's going to be a little struggle. But we made it. We had fun. Definitely wasn't what I was expecting for the trek, but I'm glad we did it. We thought we were just going to hike up a mountain and it is going to be wonderful. But yeah, it's a workout. I was sweating. And it literally put me out for the night once we returned. But so you trek to the top of the mountain. You can go up there, warm up. They'll give you glühwein, beer, whatever you want to drink. And then they bring you back down on bobsled, a sled. You can go 2 people or you can go by yourself. Coming down is like the best time ever. It's like waiting in a line for a roller coaster. It'll take you 2 hours to wait in line and then 30-second thrill down. So, but it's absolutely amazing. It's totally dark. I don't know how to steer a sled in the dark and the winding roads, but it was hilarious. So, and that was the night. You can go back to the ski bar. The hosts were very good. They'll stay there until you're ready to leave. So if you want to stay in the bar till 2 o'clock in the morning, they were willing to stay. So we went back, we talked to them for a little while, just had small conversation. And then we went to bed about 11:30. So we went to our igloo, and the igloo itself is not warm, but you need to dress appropriately. I had on 3 layers, under like long johns, and then biker shorts or pants over that, and then my snow pants, and then 3 shirts as well, and then gloves, snowshoes. So just prepare. When you get in the igloo, you'll have a sleeping bag. The sleeping bag is stuffed with a fleece. You get in the fleece, you take off your snow gear, go down to just your long john gear, jump in the fleece, and then put the fleece inside of the sleeping bag, and then you pull it up over your head, and you're like a worm. All you're gonna see is your face, and that's how you breathe. So you're literally confined like this for the night. But you are warm. I have to admit, you are warm. You won't feel the cold at all. It's just very uncomfortable sleeping. You're sleeping on top of what they say is a mattress inside of a block of ice. And then on top of the mattress is the sheepskin. And then you're sleeping on top of it with your sleeping bag. So I slept good the first night. I don't know if it's because I was tired from the trek up the mountain. But it was good. I slept good. If you're claustrophobic, I don't know if sleeping bag is for you. But you're not gonna be able to move your legs or anything, or spread out, sprawl it like you're in a bed. Not gonna happen. But for a couple hours, they come and wake you up at 9, and then the next morning they give you a meal ticket, and you actually just walk up the hill to another restaurant, and you're served a good breakfast, not bread only. So ham, eggs, bacon, bread. It's a fruit. It's a really good breakfast deal. So you're prepared for that. So my first night was good. We had an amazing time. The only thing, we decided to stay 2 nights in the igloo because the hotels were sold out. It was Christmas weekend, and this was the only other place that we could sleep, I guess. So I would not suggest 2 nights. They told us they only suggest sleeping in the igloo 1 night. I think 1 night is enough, and you get the experience and you're good. We woke up the next morning, ate breakfast, came back, went and showered. There's no hot water in the shower. It's clean shower, totally fine, but there's no hot water. It's not even lukewarm. So we showered, then we went back out, and there's nothing to do in a town. Like, once you've seen it, you've seen it. There's nothing. Unless you want to ski, of course, and we don't ski. So, so we went to town, we had lunch, walked around a little bit. So there's nothing to do for the whole day. So I suggest you still only stay one night, like they say. There's actually a Groupon out there that will give you one night in the igloo and then one night in the actual hotel. So I would do that if I had to do it over again. Everybody's been asking me would I do it over again. I would. I had a good time. I think it's a great experience. And just stay the one night, not two. Don't try to be crazy. Just do one night. And enjoy it. Have fun. Um, it only comes around once a year. So I would totally do it. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I will post the name of the igloo at the bottom, the name of the place we stayed at in Innsbruck, and that's another option. You can stay one night in the igloo and then drive back to Innsbruck and stay there, explore. There's more to do in Innsbruck than there is in this town, and the town is called Katai. So I think that's it. Have a very happy new year. I will be in London. I'm looking forward to that. I'll come back and write a new post on that. I hope you've been following my 12 countries in 12 months. So I hope I have more to come next year. So I will see you all in 2016. Enjoy. Happy New Year and stay home for what?